Marcus, quite the interesting main event. I think that's the place to start, is the main event. TNT title defense for Darby Allin against the Machine Brian Cage. He faced down that big man and defeated him. What did you think of that main event and how it all tied together with Sting at the end?
Man, there's good spot fests and there's bad spot fests, and there were a lot of high spots in this match. Quite a few high spots in this match, but like they did it the right way. They had some pretty much all their high spots hit, and they didn't look too coordinated. Like all of them were very, very smooth. You've got two guys who are a couple real pros in the ring and really have very good body awareness. And dude, like some unbelievable stuff happening during this match where like this is the kind of match that you need to draw in fans that you wouldn't have had before. If somebody turned on the channel and they stuck around because they saw Chris Jericho and they're like, I wonder what else they have. Like that kind of thing. That's the sort of thing that's got people saying like, hey, next week I want to see what these guys do. That was incredible. So like, I mean, let's start with that. Brian Cage, he catches Darby Allin on this Topa Con Hero, if I'm saying that correctly.
Yes.
He catches him.
Ask Excalibur. Are you saying it? If you're saying it right.
So if I ask Excalibur, he's just gonna shout it at me 8 fucking times. But he catches him in like a suplex position on the Topa Con Hero and just suplexes him on the outside. Unbelievable. Then he throws him through a table. Looks like
Dude, that was fucking nuts.
Looks like he went 15 to 20 feet.
And the table disintegrated.
Yes, the table just got ethered. Incredible. Darby getting juice, I thought was great. As a result of the table, I guess he cut himself on the table or whatever, but or at least storyline. And so, I mean, he got juice. And again, you're raising the stakes. It's already that Brian Cage is a much bigger competitor than he is. And now it's like you're getting even more sympathy. Like, man, this guy's bleeding. He's getting the crap kicked out of him. But yeah, it's up to plenty of drama, plenty of ups and downs. We got a good spot between Sting and Ricky Starks. Just man, unbelievable.
Ricky Starks on ringside too, when Darby's kicking out and stuff, was some good reactions.
And it's back in the day, you didn't need like the world champion in the main event. Sometimes it was Razor Ramon and Rick Martel for the Intercontinental Championship in the main event. There's nothing wrong with that. So I thought that it was great, and it really put a good shine on these two. The only thing that I would change, Dominic, and then I'll let you talk about the finish. The only thing that I would change is the finish. And in that, I think it's fine that Brian Cage got pinned. I don't think that it hurts him. However, I think that another way to kick this can down the road, and certainly a better way to keep Cage strong against a much smaller competitor, is how about disqualification, where Cage just gets so fed up because he keeps kicking out. And it was a perfect setup too. He kept kicking out at one, and he just couldn't keep this little bastard down. And how about he gets so damn frustrated that he takes him outside the ring and just whoops him until the 10 count happens and he gets disqualified. Or like he uses a weapon or something.
Nah. Here's a good. Well, I'll get to that reason here in a second, but let me say I'm with you. This match was the match of the night, and it was well played off. And to all that, those high spots were done the right way, and they made sense. And what it did for both guys was it really played into it, got them both over in what they needed to do in their roles. Like Cage was just the heavy that just dominated. I think it really defined him further as this powerhouse ass kicker that's dangerous, and you cannot he's pretty damn unstoppable. I think that really played to him, and just that immediate spot of him catching Darby with the tope and just suplexing him was a good way to start that all off. And then he just further exuded his power and muscled him around. And then it played to Darby's role of being this scrappy fighter that doesn't fucking back down and ends up, the fighting scrappy champion that you want to see. And that you want to see further develop and have feuds with other people too. And you want to go on that journey further with him to not not just the course of his TNT title run, but maybe further on even. So really sets both those guys up in such a great way, I feel. And as far as the loss goes, it was kind of cool because Taz kind of like dispelled some of it a little bit, but I feel it still kind of plays neatly into the storyline, is that when Darby Allin lost to Cody Rhodes, he lost via a crucifix, or like he didn't, or it got reversed on him. And so Taz was trying to give him friendly advice and saying, hey, you know, this is a certain way to do it. You did it wrong. This is how you do it. And Darby's like, no, I know what I'm doing. And then walks away, and boom, that's when the feud of Taz and Darby starts. And then look who he beats. Is his adversary is Taz's client, Brian Cage, with the crucifix pin. So he did it right. And you know, and that's the thing too, is with these disqualifications, that's something AEW doesn't do. So, I mean, you could pull that trigger once in a while, but if you tend not to do that, then don't do it, I guess, you know? So, like,
you know, it's doing it the way the WCW did it, which was basically every single Nitro or every
right. And WWE does it now all the time too. It's like a nonstop.
And you can't have it. But like, I think the fact they don't do it very often, you know, I think it could have worked for this match. But no, I mean, you make a good point as far as that crucifix situation goes, where if Taz was telling him how to do it and then he actually nails it and pins one of Taz's guys, there's some poetry there, you know?
Yeah, right. And that's like a little tip of the cap to paying attention to the show. So, no, I really like this match. I like both guys in it. I like everybody involved in it too. And you know, from Taz to Starks to Sting. And obviously we're going to get a Sting tag in with Darby. I mean, I think that's pretty rock solid now. It's just probably going to be Beach Bash from what it seems, or is that what it's called? Is it Beach?
I think they were able to secure the rights to Bash at the Beach.
No, they didn't. They weren't.
Oh.
I think it's called like Beach. No, not Beach Blast. I'm thinking of that old WCW one.
That would be cool if they could get the rights to Beach Blast. That's fine.
Yeah. No, I think it's Beach Bash. Damn it.
I mean, last year it was Bash at the Beach.
It's not. I don't think it's even Beach Bash. I can't fucking remember what it is.
It's not that important.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. You know what? All right. I guess you've successfully changed my mind on something. Dumb. I'll give you that.
And let me note to the viewers here: I'm not drinking pee. It's whiskey and water. Okay.
Yeah, that looks like moonshine, Dominic.